Hello, it is Lexi. Thank you for coming into the kitchen with Doodle and me. As you can see today, we are not in the kitchen. We will be a little later. I thought I would share a little bit of a day in my life and a little bit more about me and Doodle before heading into the kitchen and sharing with you part 3 in our series of fresh pasta and how to make farfalle. We're very blessed to live within walking distance of the beach, so a morning often starts off with a walk on the beach for us. Definitely one of our favorite places. Valentina has just turned 1 year last month, and she's in training to become a medic alert service dog. As some of you know, I have mentioned I have Meniere's disease. If you do not know what this is, it is an imbalance of the fluid in the inner ear. It is not the same as crystals, and there is no cure for it. So days vary from slight dizziness, pain in my ear, to full-blown vertigo attacks. After an attack, the muscles from my ear to my jaw down my neck all go into spasm. So you will often hear on my videos sometimes me apologizing for slurring. I promise I am not drinking. I'm not drunk. This is why. So I just popped in quickly to the shop to get some coffee, and now we are headed home. So yes, Valentina is a huge blessing to me, and she will help me with mobility, and she is the sweetest little girl. So I do have a full-time job, and I'm very blessed to work from home. So YouTube is something that I do on the side. So I am just going to make some coffee. Just saying hello to the kiddies quickly. That is Dexter. And this is the view from my lower balcony. So coffee is on, got some water, and then I need to head up to work. But yes, we definitely need some strong coffee first before we start this day. This is my second coffee of the day, and it is basically 2 double espressos. Yes, I like it strong. I am Italian descent, and that is why a lot of my recipes that you see are Italian recipes, because that is what I love to cook. So here I am at my home office, and I love being surrounded by the kitty cats when I work. And of course, Valentina, she's up and down the stairs and in and out. And the workday begins. If you have just come across my channel, I do vegan and vegetarian recipes and lots of Italian. So I've just popped down to make some breakfast. And I'm just doing some toast. So this is my sourdough basic recipe, and I'll put a link for that below. This one I changed up a bit and did half white and half whole wheat flour. And we are finally in the kitchen. So we're going to make farfalle today, and I am using my semolina flour recipe for the dough, and I will link in the description the recipe for that. It is just semolina flour and water, so it is vegan by nature. There's no egg in it at all, but I will link in the description below the recipe for that. So here you can just use a rolling pin to roll it out and just get a flat sheet of dough, or if you do have a machine, you can put it through the machine. So either way is fine. If you do roll it out with a rolling pin, make sure that it's not too thick. But I was a bit lazy this day, so I popped it in my machine and just rolled it out a little bit thinner. So just keep feeding it through until you have it at the thickness that you want it to be. Right, so you're going to cut it into shape with either a knife or a pizza cutter, and it'll be about 4 centimeters by 2 centimeters. And if you've got a pastry cutter, use that so that you get that beautiful little squiggly edge, because that makes it look really pretty. So if you've got one, use it. So I'm going to show you now how to fold it quite a few times. So don't just squish it in the middle. You want to fold it as if you are folding it down, but then give it a pinch in the middle. I hope that makes sense. Not too easy to explain, but I think as you continue to just watch me do it, you will see what I'm doing. And how pretty are those? So you will want to use the farfalle with just a very plain sauce, like a tomato sauce or a pesto or a butter sauce. Nothing too chunky, because they are quite delicate and you don't want them to get lost in the sauce. Okay, so I've come behind the camera to try and show you at a different angle. So I hope you're getting it. I hope you're understanding what I'm doing, and I don't think it's overcomplicated. I think it's quite easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed this little day in my life and that you will give farfalle a try. And if you have not subscribed,